all you coin collectors out there, and welcome to video 2 of the Small Penny, Large Penny series. And today we're going to look at the country of Ireland. And we have a bunch of them here. If you look at them, you'll see that this one over here is actually a 1928 from the Irish Free State. So that we stuck that in. And of course, our rules were that you had to have a large penny and a small penny. That I had to have one of them, in which I do, that it can be a penny or a cent, but then we changed the rules a little bit because the old Irish ones were called a pinion or pingin. And so this one is a pingin, and so is this, but that's the same as penny. It's a word from the either Old English or Old Norse, which means penny or penning. So this is the 28, the 68, the 86, and the, oops, we have something weird here. First off, this isn't a coin from Ireland at all. Really, this is a euro coin. And this is the Ireland euro coin from 2002. But we want to take a look at that also, seeing it's a different size. So let's start with the Irish Free State. And there we go. Sorsat Iran 1928. And then we have this harp. And this is the Percy Metcalfe engraving. And this kind of continued through, but they actually changed the number of strings on the harp later on. But this Percy Metcalfe designed this coin and engraved this coin for the 1928, the first edition of the Irish one pinion coin. And there it is. It's the hen and chicks. It's got the one above, it says pinion below, and you can see the chicks coming through the hen's legs. It's got its one foot or claw is up. We see that it has the kind of edge. It's a smooth edge here, but it has the kind of the geared edge around the outside, and then the harp with all the different engravings on the harp itself. So this coin, they started making it in 1928. It actually was good as money until 1971 when Ireland went to the decimalization of the Irish pound. When that, as before that happened, however, we have the 1968, and you'll see that it's slightly different. There's a different number of strings, they're a little wider, and you have the full engraving on this one because it's not quite so beat up. These coins are both the same thing in terms of material. They're both bronze, and they have pretty similar features all the way around, and they also have the hen and chicks on them. And you see up here on this one it says the 1D, and you can actually see the same exact thing, same exact engraving from Percy Metcalfe. This engraving is not attributed to Percy Metcalfe on the back simply because they changed the number of strings. I'm honestly not sure who did that engraving. So the 1928, they made 9 million of those. And this one here, the 1968, they were making quite a bit more. This is the last year before decimalization. They made 21 million of these so that they could transfer over to decimalization. And with decimalization came this coin, the small Irish cent. And you can see it is significantly smaller. This is the 86 version, but it actually first came out in 1971. And they did something a little different. They called it the penny. So it was a 1p rather than a 1d because they changed the pound over. So this was 1d or 1/240th of an Irish pound. This was 1/100th of an Irish pound, and it's the 1p coin, and it's from the Book of Kells. This is I believe, this is a bird, a kind of a stylized bird from the Book of Kells. And if you see it, the engraving is just very, very fine. It's Gabriel Hayes who engraved this one. This particular one here is from the non-magnetic series. They made, from 1971 till 1988, they made some non-magnetic ones. And then in 1988 to 2000, they made some that were magnetic, but they're the same size, so we didn't bring a new one of those in. And then finally, we go to the first euro coin. Oh, I should say that this coin was demonetized too. They all were. All the Irish coins were demonetized when the euro came in. So this coin was demonetized on February 9th, 2002, when Ireland became part of the European Union. And when it became part of the European Union, if I can get the coin to sit still and the lamp to give you a better view, when it became part of the European Union, they kept the front or the harp on here, and it says IRE 2002 with the European Union stars. And then if we go on the back, we see that this is a 1 euro cent. So that's our whole list of them. We have the 1 euro cent, we have the 1 penny, we have the new 1 pingin or pinion, and then we have the Irish Free State 1 pinion. Have a great day from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel, and we'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comment you might have in the comments section.